to edit a bit in the obvious. Video capture display. Add source. Okay. Display capture, window capture. Code. OBS properties for display. Abey, yaar, I think I have no more here. Doc, I need to open VS Code so that it appears to be here. When I click on window, display capture, it automatically show windows with stream code. Code. Window control code. What is this code? VS Code. Cursor is there. Capture. Application capture. Let's try. Accessibility. Dock. Cursor. Yeah. Let's check if I'm live on YouTube as well. No, I should be on Restream. Yeah, streaming. It shows streaming and streaming and streaming. What is wrong then? If I am streaming, what is wrong? I don't know why it takes me so much of time to just get a stream going. It is annoying, bro. No. Okay, let's check on my computer if I'm live. It says I am live, but I'm not. Yeah, I am. Yes. After a successful 5 minutes, I am live on both Twitch and YouTube. Yeah. Yes. After a successful 5 minutes, let's go back to VS Code and, you know, do our shit. Okay, let's maximize this. Close window now. Fill and arrange. Yeah. We need to open. Okay, so this is a learning session actually, so I won't go much deeper. Spotlight shine bright all on me. Got the internet kind like, who is she? Whole world watching, they about to see that I can manifest. One topic that is at the same. We need to understand the version control basics. Yeah. Yeah, here. Here. I need to go to OBS, change the streaming setup because video display, application capture, display capture. Okay. Go back. Video display. So, okay. Shift the camera as well. A little smaller and shift it to down here.
Same time so important, but also under taught to beginner vibe coders like yourself is Git, G-I-T, and GitHub. It's almost assumed that you kind of will figure it out, but a lot of times there's a lot of Git commands that you don't know about, and that could be saving you massive amounts of headache, saving you time, making your vibe coding experience so much better. So this video, I'm going to make you a Git master. Let's get into it. So Git, G-I-T, is sort of like a programming language, and it's actually for version control. What is version control? It's basically save. Like you're playing a video game and you want to save your progress, or you're writing an article or a story in a Google Doc, save your work. Okay, it's save and undo, but obviously way more powerful than that. And we're going to get into it. Quick note for you absolute beginners, make sure you are in your project folder when you run the git commands. You run git commands from the terminal, which you can see I have open right here in cursor. And if you look really closely, it says vibe testing. That's the name of my folder. That's the name of my project. I know it sounds redundant, but I've gotten lost in there before, done stupid things, and regretted it. So just so you know. Also, one important reason why we are learning this, a lot of hosts, like Vercel, or Render, or Railway, or Netlify, or whatever, you can actually auto-deploy your app from GitHub, which is basically your code base stored in the cloud. That's basically what GitHub is. So here's the plan. I'm going to walk you through the setup process, what you should do right now if you're following along for the first time with this course. And on the second half of this video, I'm going to go over the common Git commands, what they do exactly. You will see me kind of run them in action right here, just for a couple minutes. It'll all be really simple and easy to understand. Let's get into it. You'll get it, no problem. All right, so if you're brand new, here's what you do. Number one, go to github.com. It's actually not related to the company. I don't even know if there is one of those things. GitHub is a third-party tool. This is basically they call it a remote repository. It's basically storing your code base, all the files and folders, in the cloud. That's all this does. So github.com is totally free. Sign up. It takes 1 minute. You might have to confirm an email or something like that. Then let's move on. And step number 2, you have to install Git, the actual programming language, if you want to think about it like that. Now, spoiler alert, I think this works on Mac and Windows both, but I'm not sure. I'm only 61% sure. You should just be able to go to any terminal window or PowerShell or whatever you're using and just type git enter. I already have Git installed, so it shows me a bunch of things I could do. If you don't have Git installed, I'm 61% sure it'll actually just prompt you to install it right then. Again, I could be wrong about that. And if I am wrong, I'm sorry. Just go to Git, I think it's git-scm. I think I opened it. Somewhere over here. Yes, I did. And you can download this like as a program to run. You can install this through Homebrew if you already installed that, which is another completely free Mac thing. And I think I even wrote it down. Brew, install, Git. Just go to this website. You can even go to Google and search for git install, Git install, and this will pop right up and install it. I'm not going to walk you through step by step. I think you won't have any problems with this. You should be able to go to your terminal and type in git-v.
Okay, so far, what do I think? I've installed Git. Let's open the file that we were previously working on as I was following along the entire course. No, we had it in, where did I have it? Yeah, all projects, private circle. Need to open this here. We are back. Okay. Command J. Okay. Let us first see if the code is working so far. Localhost 3000. Let's open browser. Enter. It should be working. Oh, yeah, the code is working so far. Yeah, the code is working. Okay.
Git space dash v or dash version and see the Git version 2.45.
Yeah, I've installed Git. Let's go to the terminal and see whatever is there. Let's see. Yeah, I've already installed Git.
5.0 right now is what I have on my machine. I have Git installed successfully. I'm good to go. So hopefully you can reach this point with a little to no problem. Okay, there's one more thing you have to do before you start using Git, and it's actually a little tricky. You have to connect GitHub to your computer. Actually, you have to authenticate. You are who you say you are.
Okay, so I have done that as well while watching the docs of GitHub. Yeah, I did.
Your device to now. I can't show you exactly what to do because it depends on a few things. It depends on macOS versus Windows. It depends on which method you use. Yeah, there are more than one methods to do this. It's really dumb. So I'm going to leave a link to my notes, as always, in the video description. Go here, please. You will save yourself some headache by just following GitHub's own guide step by step. And it's really just two steps. Number one, actually you might not even have to do this, but number one, you will set your username and your commit email on your machine in the terminal, not on GitHub, in Git. I opened up a code playbook lesson here for this. It's like git config and then something something, your name, Pete McPherson. And then git config your email, your GitHub email address. That's like step one. And again, you can click these and it'll show you exactly how to do that stuff. Step two is going to be caching your credentials on your machine. And in fact, this
I think I cached the credentials as well. You know, I was there.
This is the article you are looking for, right here. Caching your GitHub credentials in Git. I'm going to click on this really quick. By the way, if you don't know what this means, I'll put it to you this way. You're going to be storing your GitHub credentials, like your login credentials, basically, on your device. On Mac OS, for example, it's on Keychain, which is where you might otherwise put like passkeys or something like that. It's stored on your device, and then you connect to GitHub. Windows, it's basically the same thing. You can use a couple of different methods to do this, which is why this video is really frustrating. And go here and choose the HTTPS method, and then choose either the GitHub CLI or something called Git Credential Manager. And I hate to be lame, but I didn't have to do either one of these because, again, I did this years ago, and it wasn't a thing back then. If I had to do it today, I would do this right here. I would use the GitHub CLI. I would install it, which is super.
Yeah, I did it with the GitHub CLI. Okay, let's open terminal and enter the command. Crossmo, where do you use GitHub? GitHub.com. Enter what is your protocol, and yes, I did it with HTTPS and giving rid of credentials. Why? It's already done. Login through paste and authentication token. Yeah, I did it in the day with the help of a web browser. Terminate the session and reopen the terminal. Yeah.
Super easy, it's super quick, and then it's on your machine, and you can use the GH command in the terminal. So you would go into your terminal, wherever, and then do like GH, whatever it says, off, login, or whatever, and then keep going. When prompted for your blah, 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 do this. When asked, do this, do this, do this. Or you could try the Git Credential Manager. You can do that too. Either one. And remember, Mac, Windows, Linux, they're all slightly different, so please go here. Yes, I know it's a little bit lame on this video. And again, it is a teeny bit tricky, so be patient with yourself. If you're like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes deep, and you're like, this is a little annoying. It is annoying, but it's like riding a bicycle. You only have to do this once, and then you should be good to go. That's good news. All right, second half of this video, where I teach you what Git is and how to use it. So, version control system. What does that mean? So I made a fancy drawing right here. I want you to pretend this thing right here is the timeline of you, I don't know, writing a book. We'll say you're going to write a book. You're working in a Google Doc. So you write some, and you want to save your progress. Pick it up again tomorrow. Boom, there you go. Git commit. Commit. It's kind of like a save point. You keep working, and then boom, git commit. You keep working a little bit more, and like right here, you're like, oh, this is awful. In fact, I hate all of this stuff.
Let's run the git commit command. I need to see if I have anything that's uncommitted so far. Okay, so I need to give it cd. Oh my gosh. Next.js tab. It should be good to go. Enter. Yeah. Git commit, one branch main, nothing to commit, working tree clean. Okay, git status. Oh shit. Git status. Okay. Command is status. What is it? Git. Okay, so git status. Okay. Git add x enter. Yeah, unpopulated submodule, right?
Right here. I want to go